Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome if you're new. It's Lisa here with a week ahead reading, this time for our beautiful Cancers. Hi Cancer, hope you're having a great day so far. Let's jump in and have a look and see what is going on for you guys this week. What does Spirit want us to know about the week ahead, the next 7 days? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, we've got the King of Cups. We have got the Empress. We've got the Devil. Don't forget, guys, if you do like my content, please like, subscribe. Please subscribe. The Hangman and share. Thank you. Six of Swords. The Hierophant. The Five of Pentacles. And the Three of Swords. Okay, so this week I do feel like there could be the conclusion of a challenging cycle going on in your life, or there could be an event that leads to the conclusion of a cycle in your life. Okay, so I'm just going to deal with the obvious straight up here. And guys, please don't shoot the messenger. I'm just trying to give you a heads up so that you can prepare yourself for what's coming, because sometimes we just need that little bit of preparation to basically give ourselves the strength to get through what's coming. And I think that forewarned is forearmed. I think what I'm trying to say gently and kindly is that there could be someone in your environment this week who does break your heart in some way. So if you are in a situationship or you are going through a relationship, there could be a breakup on the cards this week. And it does kind of make you feel a little bit stuck. For those of you who are going through a relationship breakup, I do apologize. I'm so sad that you're going through that, but I promise you it's leading you to somewhere good. Sometimes we need the devils taken out of our environment so that we can actually see the angels that are standing right behind them. And I think that this is possibly one of those situations where you may have felt a little bit stuck in love for a little while. And this is one of those weeks where the devils are being shown in your environment so that you can see who they are, so that you can feel empowered to make decisions, to walk away from those people and to take your power back. And even though it is challenging and you may be asking, where is God when you need God most? Especially when you're going through a heartbreak of a love relationship, I want to tell you that he's just inside the church, which is inside of you. So just know that you're not alone as you're going through this process, and I'm so sorry that you are going through it. For those of you who are not in a relationship or not in a situationship, who are not going through a breakup this week or don't have that to think about or be concerned with, I would still say that there is an energy of financial concern coming in this week. It could be that someone has been deliberately sabotaging you at work, particularly when it comes to taking your ideas and making them their own. But I do feel like you do have a protection in this particular circumstance. There's going to be a reversal of how you're looking at things at work, because the Hierophant is coming through to recognize the good work that you're actually doing, and he is the master of all realms. So the Hierophant is the highest possible state that the magician can enter into. And I really need you guys to know that the Hierophant is like the ascended magician. And so the ascended magician is all about mastering the elements of the devil, seeing the devil in the face and recognizing it's just God in disguise, because there can't ever be a one-sided coin. Black must always be connected to white just through its opposition or its relationship. So just know that this week at work, there is someone who is going to help you to highlight and to recognize the devil in your environment, particularly at work when it comes to, as I said, people stealing your ideas, people interfering in your work or getting in your way in some way. Because we do have the Three of Swords here, I do think that there has been a bit of, or will be a bit of a disappointment towards the end of the week with finances. So just spend carefully this week, you guys, because I do think that there could be a little bit of a challenge with money coming up later in the week. The good news is that I feel like all of this stuff is just a clearing. It's just one of those weeks where you can't have a perfect week every week. Like, not every week can be full of sunshine and rainbows. And I think that this is one of those weeks where it's just going to be a little bit challenging, I think. The good news is that you're going to walk out the other side of it and feel really good. I think this stuff has to happen to break this stalemate that you found yourself in, because I do feel like it does feel a little bit stuck in your energy field, and this is the universe's way of moving things forward and progressing you so that you can get back to your throne and start making decisions based on your true fulfilled emotion rather than the illusions that the devil is putting into your environment that's keeping you stuck. So let's see what else is coming up this week, you guys. Other messages for our beautiful Cancers, please, Spirit. Aethling, nobility, grace, and gratitude. So she usually comes up when we need some divine grace, some ability to react to situations in a way where we're not necessarily in the devil energy. We're not necessarily being our normal selves. We're taking it with a grain of salt and knowing that the devil is in the environment. It just means that we have to be gracious when dealing with lower dimensional energies, aka the other people around us who don't necessarily have the awareness to know that it's not good to hurt other people or to react in ways that are negative or harmful. So I think that the gratitude and the grace that you can find this week in the good things that are going on in the background, because you yourself are okay. You yourself are doing well. I think that you are a really great person who has mastered a lot of things. You are the Empress after all. So I would say to you, trust in your own nobility and grace to be able to deal with anything that's thrown your way this week with ease and with grace, as I said. Maybe withdrawing from other people might be really helpful at this time. Sometimes we can spend too much time around other people, particularly when we are going through these challenging energies of the devil and the Five of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. I would say to you that there is hope in the background, though. Whatever this thing is that I'm talking about, it's not the worst thing that's ever happened to you. So if it is happening at a work context, I would say to you it is actually leading to an advancement of your career, because you do have the Hierophant and the Six of Swords here. Six of Swords is about things getting easier, moving on in a way that there are less interruptions, less complications, less challenges. So the good news is towards the end of the week, I do see that these challenges that you're facing do actually ease off. And you are getting to a point where if you just withdraw for a little bit, build yourself back up, lick your wounds, you'll come out next week feeling amazing. The Dreamer, visions, trance apparitions. I definitely think that you could be getting a vision from Spirit this week surrounding your future and the future path that you're going to be walking down, or the progression of your career in some way, or the progression of your relationship in some way. So definitely don't dismiss the visions that you're getting. Write them down, because I think that ultimately we can't trust our visions until we've tested them, right? And if you are writing down your visions and using a dream journal, then sometimes you will be blown away with how much stuff you actually predict for yourselves each week. Little psychic tip there. Okay, final messages, please, Spirit. What else for our beautiful Cancerians this week, please? Don't worry, you'll soon be shining brightly, and as such, everyone will be admiring you as you send the messages of hope and faith to other people. I think this is just a validation that whatever is going on this week, it's really not that bad. I think that, it's just a little blip in the radar. It's one of those weeks where nothing really huge happens, but nothing really great happens either. It's one of those weeks where you do have to struggle through the emotions and maybe some disappointments with some revelations of, the devil in your environment in some way. But whatever it is, you're soon going to be shining really brightly. And the messenger is all about bringing the message of hope and peace and faith to everybody else, because you're in a place of peace and faith. So it just means that you might actually get, for those of you who are psychic, I do feel like you will be getting a vision this week to send to somebody else. I think that you're going to be delivering news of from source to somebody about something that's going on in their lives this week. So pay attention if you're given messages for other people. Please have the confidence to step up and share those. Heart and soul. Don't worry, everything is happening exactly as it's supposed to happen. You guys, this is just a confirmation that you're exactly where you're meant to be, and that everything happens for a purpose, even when we can't see what that purpose is. So this could be one of those weeks where there are some disappointing energies, or there are some challenges financially, or there are some challenges at work, or whatever this disappointment is in relationship. Whatever it is, just know it's the universe getting anything that's not in your highest good out of your field so that you can shine brightly and move forward with your own light. And don't get caught up in the mythic reality. Don't fall into depression as a result of a disappointment this week. I think that this is a really big message to recognize that even though there are some challenging aspects coming up this week, there's also a rainbow at the end of every storm. And you need to focus on that pot of gold. What's the purpose? The purpose is to find peace and happiness and joy in our lives and to have meaningful relationships. And so I think that if you remember that and remember the mythic reality that this is all an illusion, we are not separated. We are one being. We are all part of each other's hearts and souls. And we're here to drive each other forward in our own lives with messages of hope and faith for each other. So I think that there is a lot to look forward to at the end of this week, you guys. I'm so sorry that I had to deliver the news about the challenges, but I can't be love and light all the time because that's just not reality. The reality is it is a double-sided coin. There are some challenges that we do have to face, and I would really appreciate any feedback that you can give me in the comments section below. Hope you guys are okay this week. I'm sending you heaps of love, and I will see you in the next one.